Welcome back to Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans. I'm Steven, and tonight, whenever the heck you're watching this, we are getting into you can only have one whiskey for the rest of your life. What's it gonna be? But before we get into that, please do me that favor, like, comment, and subscribe on this video, as well as a word from today's sponsor. This video is brought to you by ZBiotics. If you're like me and sometimes you struggle doing your daily routine, or getting up in the morning and going to the gym like myself after a night of enjoying a few bourbons, well, ZBiotics might just be the answer you're looking for. ZBiotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in your gut. It's this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. ZBiotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. It's designed to work like your liver, but in your gut, where you need it most. Just remember to drink ZBiotics before drinking alcohol. Drink responsibly and get a good night's sleep to feel your best tomorrow. Thanks to ZBiotics, I'm no longer skipping the gym after a night of live streaming with you all, so stay prepared for those upcoming summer events and go to ZBiotics and order right now. Go to zbiotics.com/tipsy or scan the QR code right here to receive 15% off when you use the code at checkout. The code TIPSY at checkout. Also, you can use that code to sign up for a subscription so you can stay prepared for any of those events you have going on. ZBiotics is also 100% money back guaranteed. So for whatever reason you are unsatisfied, they will refund you, no questions asked. Remember to go to zbiotics.com/tipsy to receive 15% off your first order using the code TIPSY at checkout. Thank you, ZBiotics, for sponsoring this week's episode. All right, let's get into this wacky, crazy, insane video concept. The main reason I'm doing this, outside of the fact that us as like whiskey YouTubers love these crazy video concepts, is I was nominated to make my own video by Your Drinking Buddy, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. If you haven't checked him out, check his link out down below. He's a fantastic dude. Give him a like and subscribe as well. But let's get into this video concept. So this has kind of been going around, and seemingly the only rule I was able to find amongst a few videos from a few people was it needs to be a mass production spirit, or a spirit that's not like a one-off single barrel release or something like that. Like it has to be a batch product that multiple people could have gotten. This is super difficult. Like honestly, this is an impossible, unrealistic task because the world of whiskey is so large. I want variants and I want things to change. But if money's not an issue and I can buy any bottle and I just constantly refill it anytime it's empty, I'm 110% going. And this took me like a solid hour to come up with one bottle out of my collection. But going Westward American Single Malt Cask Strength. I know, super surprising. You were probably expecting some sort of bourbon, like an Elijah Craig Barrel Proof or like my Wild Turkey Master's Keep, but this is probably one of the most exciting cask strength American single malts I have. And the reason I don't bring it up much or drink it very often is because it's like $110, so I just can't afford to drink that expensive of a bottle all the time. But I freaking love this stuff. So if I'm stuck to one whiskey, I don't really, I'm not going to bourbon. Honestly, bourbon is probably my favorite profile of whiskey solely because it's significantly cheaper than everything else. I internally am an American single malt lover. That is my favorite flavor profile, but my favorite type of whiskey to buy is because my money goes so much further in bourbon, whereas I can't afford to buy the American single malts I would love to drink, whereas I can with bourbon. So I'm going an American single malt. This is 125 proof Westward. I know this is around 5 or 6 year old American single malt from them, and it checks off all of the boxes I need, which is surprising for 5 to 6 years old. So I cannot wait until that stuff gets older. But it has these malty, these chocolatey, this nice oak in there, a little bit of a nuttiness. as well as some really nice bright fruits and almost kind of sometimes like a little bit of an orange citrus note depending on how I sip it. So I really like it because I think it's an extremely complex pour that is not overly hot at that 125 proof. I would be happy with this one for the rest of my life. Again, I'm so glad I don't need to do this, but that is a wrap for today's video. Please let me know down below what you thought about this video, what you thought about my pick. Also, what would be your pick? You know, do that like, comment, and subscribe thing. Also, check out the Facebook, Instagram, and the Patreon. Links for all that stuff are down there below. That is a wrap. Cheers, y'all. We'll see you later.